Today we're starting our alcoholic Pokemon journey, and we're doing that with Venusaur. So doing Pokemon right now might seem a little random, but I mean, Pokemon is timeless and it's iconic. I could really do it at any given time. But secondly, I just picked up a bunch of the 151 booster bundles, and I got the Venusaur card, the secret alternate art, and it's fucking awesome. So we're gonna make this Venusaur cocktail. He deserves it. Let's get into it. So when I was thinking about making this drink, I think I get stuck into that trope that everyone does, and they think of Venusaur as a green Pokemon. I mean, if you look at the card, he is literally like a very, very blue with like a hint of green at most. So you have to consider that when making the cocktail, because my initial thoughts were to just use a ton of melon liqueur and call it a day. But because we're trying to replicate the mushroom on his back or whatever that giant thing is, we're gonna do a strawberry vodka base because we're gonna use a strawberry to replicate that garnish. So I'm starting off with 2 ounces of a lightly dyed strawberry vodka. Really any strawberry vodka or even rum is gonna work as long as it's, still full strength. All right, so like I said, he is mostly blue, but there is just like that tinge of blue-green. So we're gonna do literally just a 1/4 ounce of melon liqueur. I mean, this stuff is strong anyway, but we don't want that much green. This is a blue cocktail. The smallest 1/4 ounce. As I said, we want that blue color. We're gonna use my favorite blue carousel. Do 3/4 ounce here. So now that we've added a sugary vodka and 2 sugary liqueurs, we're gonna need some lime juice in there to help balance things out. This is still gonna be a sweet drink, but it's gonna be delicious, so who cares? So half a lime. And so because Venusaur is the grass starter, we need an herbal element to it. I'm gonna throw in like 5 to 10 mint leaves. It just depends how much you like mint. If you wanna skip this, you can, but I highly recommend it for that refreshing element. And you don't need to muddle mint. If anything, you should actually refrain from like destroying it like this. Realistically, you could just slap it, but what fun is that? Let's shake it without destroying it. Now we just add in some classy grocery store ice. And let's shake it up. Oh dude, that color is beautiful and I didn't even pour it yet. Probably should have done this to start. We gotta cut up a strawberry again. No, I gotta teach these guys how to cut it. You want them to struggle on their own? So making the drink isn't that tricky at all. You follow the recipe, that's that. But cutting the garnish for that mushroom plant thing on Venusaur's back is the hardest part. Let me teach you how to do it. All you really want to do is cut a little sliver from each side, and you wanna do this in sections. That way you can just go in with the knife. And essentially what we're trying to do is leave the core exposed so that it sticks up a little bit. I wish I knew what that thing on his back was called. It would probably help explain this a little bit better, but you guys are gonna get it if you can see. I feel like I'm like performing surgery here on a little strawberry. Kinda cool. No, it's weak. The structural integrity of my strawberry. I fucked up. Can I have another strawberry? Strawberry boy. I thought I was gonna be able to cut this strawberry super quick, and that's not the case. So I probably would recommend making the garnish before you shake your drink, help with dilution and all that, but I personally don't think cocktails are that serious, so don't worry about it. But if you're gonna take a minute and struggle like I am, cut your garnish first. Just a little sidebar, guys. Don't you just hate people who take themselves a little bit too seriously on cocktails? Like, I'm out here making drinks for Pokemon. I'm just having fun. Some of these other goobers, fuck them. Can't call anyone out. They know who they are. You know who they are. They're just living life a little too seriously. And see, that hatred I have for those other people, help me make my little strawberry garnish. And it actually is really cool. It looks just like the top. I usually get those super GMO dense strawberries that are just like the size of your fucking fist. And that looks gorgeous on top of the glass, but apparently September is not strawberry season, so I got these little non-GMO strawberries. Kind of sad. But we move on and we struggle in silence. So now that we have our strawberry cut, it's time to pour. So as I was just saying that some people take their drinks a little bit too seriously, I'm gonna go ahead and double strain this. Personally, I don't think it's necessary, but for the look we want from Venusaur, we want that like clear color because he doesn't really have leaves on his body. He has it on his back, but that's about it. So we are gonna double strain, and it is gonna make it just a little bit smoother to drink overall. All right, so for starters, this color is absolutely beautiful. It is slightly greener, but I am thrilled with it. I wouldn't change a thing, to be honest. I think this is like spot on for Venusaur. I guess you guys can say for sure, but this is gorgeous. And now for the garnish. This is where it gets exciting. So we all know Venusaur has his little leaves. We're gonna put a little mint sprig on there, and mine is looking sad, to be honest, but that's okay. Then we will put on his little strawberry for his back, and that is Venusaur. That is gorgeous, if I'm being honest. I love Pokemon. I love creating fun drinks. I guess the only thing left to do besides admiring my beautiful cocktail is to finally try it, so let's do it. Okay, so it is sweet. I fucking love sugar. I hope you know that too. You really get mostly strawberry and orange. And then there's that refreshing mint that comes in. So definitely a summer cocktail, and I think that's fair even though we're going into fall. It's Venusaur. Venusaur needs that summer herbal taste to it. You don't get a lot of the citrus, that's just battling with the sugar. You know, you get the little bit of that zestiness, but not a lot, a little bit of that tang. If I had to rate my own drink and I wasn't gonna give it a perfect 10, it's hard ranking your own drinks. I love everything I make. Honestly, we're gonna go with a classy 7.1. It's just barely above average. I mean, like by 0.1. Because it's a good drink, it's just nothing memorable about it. The garnish and the actual look of the drink is what makes this outstanding, but I highly recommend making it, and it's super easy to follow along with. And yeah, that is your Venusaur cocktail. All right guys, something else I want to do in these videos, because I just want to talk to you, like actually get to know my audience. You guys know me, I am the snarkiest, most sarcastic person probably out there. And so what I do pretty much every day is I read every single comment at the end of the day that I get. At least I try to. You know, I obviously miss some. I see you guy asking for South Park every day. He's on like day 60. What a fucking champ. This week, my most exciting comment had to be, this guy was asking for an anime character. It was some anime from like 2005. I'd never seen it. I looked where it ranked. Wasn't that high. And I was like, hey man, like I'd be down to make it, but I don't really care about the anime and it's not popular right now, so it doesn't make sense, you know? I'm trying to level with him. He's like, you're lame, you're a hater, you're being hella negative. Normally, yes, but this time I just leveled with you. If I could make every drink, I absolutely would, but this guy, absolute bum, fuck him. Can't wait to talk shit about the next guy who asked me for the wrong drink. So that's me talking shit. I'd like to do that. I always love to see all the comments, so whatever you guys say, just know I am reading them, even if I don't reply. I want to start making the longer YouTube videos to give you guys more of an idea. Like, I can't really just show you how to cut this strawberry if I make a short form drink. Like, it just doesn't fit into the sequence. So that's why I love doing these longer YouTube videos, to actually teach you guys things. And if anyone needs help starting a bar, just ask questions in the comments so I can actually make videos for what you guys want. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna make every single Pokemon until, you know, no one watches me, but I'll still be making it. I'll make all 1,000. I'll do it. So now that we officially have Venusaur in the books, you guys know what's coming next. I have to do Blastoise and I have to do Charizard. If you want to see any other Pokemon, just let me know. In the meantime, I hope you try this delicious drink. And if you want the non-alcoholic version, I'm gonna link it in the comments for you guys. You know I never forget my non-alcoholic drinkers. It's just gonna be the de-evolved Bulbasaur. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you on the Blastoise video.